how, for other people who are dealing with an immense tragedy like that, how did you go about? I was just happy to see.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. That's great. Yeah.
Sorry, Max.
I was just living my life trying to get through my day.
Yeah. I know.
So a lot of people are very familiar with Max Kellerman, the boxing extraordinaire for ESPN, who rose through the ranks as an exceptional column writer as well as a TV show host. But what a lot of people don't know is Max also had a brother named Sam Kellerman who was very talented in his own right. But while Sam, who was also a column writer for Fox Sports, was in talks with MTV2 as well as HBO Entourage for future shows, he would unfortunately be found in his home beaten to death 32 times with a hammer from one of his best friends. This is the story of Sam Kellerman. Did you know that Max was once a rapper? Max and his brother Sam love hip-hop almost as much as they love boxing. Here you can see Max and Sam in their rap video Young Man Rumble, which actually came from a single deal with Rough House Records. But there's also another cameo in the video, one of Sam's best friends, James the Hammer Butler, who would unfortunately years later use a hammer to beat his friend Sam to death. Sam and James met as teens when they both joined a youth boxing gym. They will form a close bond from their love of hip-hop, and James, who was a 2-time Golden Gloves winner, would become a professional boxer, while Sam, who had the golden mouth, would become a column writer who was also a TV host in the making. But James' career will ultimately be put in jeopardy when he did the unthinkable, sucker punching a boxing opponent after losing a match. He was arrested on the spot and ultimately did 4 months in jail for the assault, with many calling for him to be banned from boxing permanently.
A unanimous decision victory.
Oh,
against
look at this.
Butler.
Whoa!
Butler just ran across the ring.
Butler just went over there and sucker punched and knocked out Grant.
James Butler should never be allowed in the ring again. That's assault. That is assault. He should be arrested on the spot. He should be arrested right on the spot.
But James had 2 brilliant and very popular column writers in his corner. You guessed it. Sam and Max. For Sam, who was said to be one of the kindest people you would ever meet, a guy who would literally give you the shirt off of his back, this was about friendship and loyalty. But for Max, it was more so about his brother. Max had grown weary of James from the video shoot when James basically grumbled and complained all day. But Max knew that his brother Sam saw something special in James, as Sam often did for anyone who was in need of help. You see, James grew up in the projects of Harlem to a father who wasn't there and a mother who loved to party. So Sam knew that James had a troubled life, and he would do anything to help. James was also diagnosed with bipolar disorder not too long after the assault, which was further evidence to Sam that he needed all the help that he could get. So in 2004, when Sam, who had moved to LA from New York to further his career, received a phone call from James, who was looking for a place to stay, he allowed him to come. James was struggling, doing what he could to get his boxing career back going, but what he wasn't doing was taking his medication. Him and James began to constantly argue as James was becoming increasingly more difficult. The tension became so bad that one of Sam's female friends, who was also bunking with him, decided to leave. Until finally one day, James the Hammer Butler snapped and unfortunately beat Sam Kellerman to death with a hammer 32 times. This is a very sad and cautionary tale for anyone out there who's listening. Please be very careful of the company you keep. It's definitely a great thing to try to help anybody that you can, but sometimes you gotta help from a distance, or it could cost you your life. Rest in power to Sam Kellerman. Also, much love to the Kellerman family. I appreciate y'all for listening, man. This is Care from Life is Lyrical. Y'all be blessed, be loved, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you hit that like and subscribe button so we can grow together, all right? Peace.